Hey YouTube, as you can see it's raining, and I actually love riding in the rain. I have been riding motorcycles for 30 years, more than 30 years, and I ride almost every day, and I live in Oregon, so of course I ride in the rain. And here I am riding out to my favorite off-road riding area, and as you can see it's raining. And one of the keys to having fun riding in the rain is to stay dry. As soon as you get wet, no longer fun. But as long as you're staying dry, it can be a lot of fun riding in the rain. And if you don't ride much in the rain, you'd actually be surprised how much traction you can have in the rain. It is, it's not the same as being dry, but it's not like it turns to ice. So here is where I pulled off the pavement and aired down the tires to hit the trails that I came for up here. And one of the big advantages of riding in the rain is there's no dust. Sometimes when you're trail riding, especially if you're riding with a buddy, you can get a lot of dust. So here's a spot where I pulled over to take a little break, and if you notice, it doesn't look like it's raining. And that's because of the trees. The trees are actually catching the rain. It wasn't raining super hard that day. I suppose if it was raining harder, it might be a little wetter, but as you can see, it looks dry in here. And as soon as it come out of these trees, you'll see it's still raining. It's just the trees are kind of protecting me a little bit, and that's what happens. For me, one of the more frustrating things of riding in the rain is when your goggles fog up, or your face shield, or your glasses, or all three. And one of the things I've found to help with that is they have a spray that you can pick up at the motorcycle shop. It's in these tiny little bottles, and if you just squirt a little bit of it on your glasses and wipe it off, and in fact here I kind of trying to give you guys a view, but unfortunately the GoPro doesn't pick up these very well, so you missed out there. But so anyway, if you put a little bit of that on your glasses, it helps to keep them from fogging up. You want to be real careful though not to get it on the outside of the windshield, because it causes the water, instead of beating it up, it just kind of blurs, and then you end up with a blurry mess on the outside. So use it on the inside in your glasses, but don't use it on the outside. You can see it was raining that day, so I'm having fun here. And the key to having fun when it's raining is to stay dry. As soon as you get wet, it's no fun at all. On this particular day, I'm wearing my regular motorcycle jacket, which is an adventure touring jacket, I guess you would call it. It's just one of those nylon jackets that have become fairly popular, and it works really well in the rain. I stay completely dry with that jacket on. And then I've got my motocross boots on. They're not waterproof at all, but on this particular day my feet stayed pretty dry. I think if it had been raining a little bit harder, my feet would have gotten wet. And then I've got my motocross pants on. They're over the boot pants, and by this point of the ride, I've been riding for almost 2 hours. I was actually getting a little wet in the crotch because water tends to pool there, and it doesn't really, those pants aren't the greatest as far as waterproofing goes. But I wasn't wet enough to where I was miserable, but I was wet enough that I decided to turn around right around here, and this is about the point where I ended up riding home this day. And when I woke up this day, I had tried to figure out whether or not I wanted to go riding or not, and I saw that rain in the forecast, and I kind of considered staying home. And imagine if I had stayed home, I would have missed this beautiful ride. I mean, these are roads. I was up here exploring. In fact, you can see I made another video this day on how not to get lost. You can check that out if you want. Be a little bit after this one. But anyway, suppose I decided not to stay home just because of the rain. I would have missed out on this adventure, and it was really, really nice up there. This is one of those rides that I'll remember for a long time, and I would hate to have just decided to stay home and skip it because of a little bit of rain. So, if you don't really like riding in the rain, get out there and give it a try, because you might be surprised. Riding in the rain can actually be a lot of fun, and you can have some fun adventures in the rain. So, time to head home for me here, and thanks for watching.